Hello everyone. Have you ever heard of human trafficking issues that occurred in Malaysia? So, now, we will share some information about issues on human rights and human trafficking and the solutions in Malaysia.
We all are Foundation Physical Science students from Universiti Teknologi Malaysia. This is our Philosophy of Science and Technology final group project.
Human trafficking is a serious issue that affects millions of people worldwide. Malaysia, located in Southeast Asia, is both a transit and destination country for trafficked individuals. Human rights and human trafficking remain significant issues in Malaysia, with vulnerable groups, especially migrant workers, women, and children, at risk of exploitation. In Malaysia, trafficking continues because of weak enforcement of laws and lack of support for victims. This presentation will explore these issues and the solutions being implemented in Malaysia. Malaysia, along with China, Japan, and Thailand, is a significant destination for human trafficking in Southeast Asia. Victims primarily from Indonesia, the Philippines, and Vietnam are often subjected to forced labor in sectors such as construction, domestic work, and agriculture. Despite having anti-trafficking laws, Malaysia faces challenges in enforcement, compounded by weak law enforcement mechanisms, corruption, and low public awareness. These issues hinder effective efforts to combat trafficking and provide adequate support for victims, highlighting the urgent need for stronger enforcement and comprehensive victim protection measures.
In this research, our main goal is to understand the root causes of human trafficking in Malaysia and evaluate whether current anti-trafficking policies are working. To achieve this, we have set 3 specific objectives. First, we aim to identify the key factors that increase human trafficking in Malaysia. Second, examine how well Malaysia's laws against trafficking are enforced and whether victims are receiving adequate support. Third, suggest solutions to improve anti-trafficking efforts and victim support in Malaysia.
Let's talk about methodology. First, research design. We use both quantitative and qualitative methods to provide a complete picture of human trafficking in Malaysia. Second, we will use data collection methods, specifically document analysis, such as examine government reports, analyze legal documents to evaluate the effectiveness of existing laws, and review research studies from academics and NGOs. Third, we use data analysis methods. Observation will be used to assess how well current laws and policies are being enforced in Malaysia. We also conduct a case study to explore specific trafficking cases. We will use statistical analysis to identify trends in trafficking and also apply thematic analysis to identify key themes.
Now, let's talk about our research findings. First, key factors that increase human trafficking in Malaysia. Many migrants work in industries are at high risk of being trafficked. Besides that, weak law enforcement such as not enough resources or training for officers cannot stop traffickers. Another factor is corruption. Some government officials ignore or are involved in trafficking. Poverty and lack of education makes the people migrate for work because of limited opportunities at home.
Second, enforcement of anti-trafficking laws and victim support. Weak enforcement of laws. Actually, Malaysia has laws to stop trafficking at Tipsam Act, but they are not enforced consistently. Moreover, few traffickers are convicted because poor investigations and there is not enough evidence. Next, limited victim support. Victims of trafficking struggle to get help, especially if they are migrant workers. Migrant victims often do not report their traffickers because they fear being deported or treated like criminals.
Third, solutions to improve anti-trafficking efforts and victim support in Malaysia. Better law enforcement, increase victim support, public awareness campaigns, cooperation with ASEAN countries to stop trafficking across borders. Finally, address root causes.
Through this research, we want to empower the audience to recognize the signs of human trafficking, understand the effectiveness of current laws, and advocate for stronger anti-trafficking measures in Malaysia. Most importantly, we aim to inspire a collective effort to improve support for victims, ensuring that they are not forgotten and they can rebuild their lives with dignity and security. Now, we come to conclusion. Human trafficking remains a critical issue in Malaysia. But through continued research, awareness, and improved policies, we can make a difference. Together, we can work towards a future where exploitation no longer thrives, and where victims are given the justice and support they deserve.
Here are some references. You can take a look. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our video. See you next time.